Hey y'all, I'm back. So this is going to be a quick how-to on if you wake up and unwrap your hair and it's looking crazy. Or you get ready to go somewhere and your hair is looking crazy and you don't have time to wash it and reset it and sit under the dryer for 30 to 45 minutes, blah, blah, blah. This is not terrible, but it's not good. My scalp is bad, I need to wash it. When I comb this wrap down, you will see just how crazy it's looking, and then you will see how to do a quick fix until you can get you some time to wash it and mold it, you know, and really put some time into making your style look nice. Stay tuned. Okay, so you run in the bathroom, you comb your hair down, and basically you got your fingers crossed because you're hoping it don't look too crazy. But it looks kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, kind of not that good. I mean, depending on where you're going, you probably get away with this, but if you really need your hair to look decent, like for real decent, and this is not going to do, see how that little piece is flipped out right there? Yeah. And the back is absolutely atrocious. This is what you do. Okay, the first thing you want to do, figure out, you know, what style you're going to try to go for. My hair is already kind of, you know, wanting to go like this at this part. So I'm just going to exaggerate that a little and comb this way. So this is kind of how I would like for it to look. I got a big part in the back, which I'm not really feeling from that last style I did. So I'm going to have to try to camouflage that. And maybe, you know, comb that up a little like that. Try to fix this. Okay, so you kind of got the general style down. The next thing I do, some good old oil. Shine always helps. But I avoid the edges, and I'm not putting too much down here at the nape of my neck. So I'm just kind of working some oil in so that it doesn't look dry and dusty here. So yeah, work some of that in there. Okay, and say you're going like to the office or, you know, I don't know, to an interview or somewhere where you can't go with like a real trendy, funky style. You know, you can't just spike it up and go. That's what this is for. Now we got the basic shape down. You know my philosophy about edges and a shortcut, they can work wonders. So I'm going to take some Nairobi. It's in another bottle, but it's the Nairobi. And I'm going to work out. I'm not going to try to do anything too fancy because my hair is dirty. So if you start piling that wrapping lotion on top of dirty hair, it's going to really look a hot ass mess when it dries. So I'm not going to do anything, you know, super swirly or anything like that. I'm just really going to lay the edges down and put them in the direction I want them to go in, because this piece here wants to flip up. So I comb it like I want it to go. Take some foam and go in. I wouldn't go too far back either because it's not going to dry. And then it's going to look really, really crazy. So I will just do this. Just enough. Just enough. Just enough for the city. So, just that. And then do that just like this. Make sure you comb that foam through because you don't want it to ball up on you. Alright, that's good right there. That's good. Move on over to the other side. Comb this up. This is what I do. All this depends on the shape of your head, how you like your hair to look, what kind of shape your edges in, you know, if your head big. I mean, all of that stuff. I like to have my edges look like they come down to here and create that kind of shape on my forehead. So that's why, see these flakes? This is the whole point of this. That's why I do my hair like this. Go back in, get another pump. And again, be careful not to, you know, you don't want to like douse your whole head with foam. But you want to work it in enough that you can manipulate the hair. There. Comb these down. Kind of bunched up. It's not laying down flat. It's not flowing with this part of the hair at all. So what I'm going to do is the same thing. Take some foam, not too much, but you just want to apply it. Know your hair. My hair is cut and it's tapered, and so really from here down to here it's basically no hair. It's almost like it's shaved. It's not shaved, but it's that low that if I wet it and lay it down 10 minutes, I'm good. So know where your hair starts to get some length to it. You do not want to put foam where there's length to your hair because it's going to just turn into a mess. This is how much I've done. This is how much will work for my hair. That's where my hair is the shortest. But that's also where I can lay my hair down and make it look very neat, even though I have not put a lot of time into it and this is not a true mold. So once you've applied the wrapping foam, once you put the wrapping foam on it, take the comb and lay it down. And this is a trick. You take the comb and comb down, but you tilt the comb this way so that you're actually using this part of the comb to flatten out the hair. So you want to be doing like that. And then go back over it with your hand and smooth it. Okay, then you want to get a wrapping strip. I like the black ones, and I have both the junior size and the large size. But for something like this, which is just like a quick fix, I'll use the smaller one because you're just concentrating on, and I stretch mine a little bit, this area right here. Ooh, girl, don't mess up Michael Jackson. Watch that eyebrow. Okay. Y'all, I swear to God, my face crooked. Like, every time I look, I be like, damn, my face is crooked because it does not mess with the eyebrow over here. But this eyebrow, every time I have to be careful. Okay. Tie it like this, not super tight. It's not normally how I tie my hair, but for this, it'll work. You don't have to worry about those little teeny little peaks because they're going to dry flat to your face. That's why you don't use too much product. And that's why you don't oversaturate it, because if you do and it's dirty, when this dries, it's going to be lifting off your face and you're going to be constantly trying to, you know, smooth it and rake it back down. So that's a tip. If you would like, which I might go in and do, I'll take another one and wrap it this way just to cover up the bottom part of that hair and, you know, just tie it on top of this. Give this 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Brush your teeth, you know, wash your face. If whatever, if you want to do your eyebrows, your lips, go run and put your clothes on. Just give it a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Something in my eye. So, you will have a bump right there. Nothing I can do about that from where I tied my wraps. But everything is dry. It's been like 15 minutes. Everything is dry, dry, dry. Back is good and dry, hard. Looking like Jermaine Jackson. So then, you just get your comb and carefully, you know, kind of soften it up a little. There you go. Everybody going in the right direction. Oh, I must have got some up there. Oh, damn. My comb was still wet. Don't do that. It'll be alright. And, comb all this out. Like that. The back I don't really comb out. I just kind of, you know, soften it up. Like that. Now you could absolutely get away with this. You could get you some edge control or nice little tiny brush, just something to, you know, give you that kind of look there. I don't really like my sides to be that flat. If you wanted to add a few curls, you could bump it a little, you know, whatever works for you. But what I do know is this looks a whole hell of a lot better than what we started with. There. It looks like, oh my gosh, she actually did her hair so cute. She combed her hair today. Yeah. So you just keep playing with it to get it, you know, where you want it. And like I said, if you wanted to add some curls, you could do this kind of, you know, traditional pixie shape like this. That's what I was saying about the sides. You can just camouflage all that like so. Or if you wanted to add a little spunk, do it like that, you could, you know, whichever. Way to fix it when it's looking real crazy and it's not a situation where you could just throw on a hat and do your edges, but you really kind of need your hair to look like your hair is combed. This always works for me even when it's really bad. Like if this was really jacked up, I would still do the same thing to my edges and to the back, and then I would just take my flat iron and I would just have to make that heat, force that heat to make my hair do what I needed it to do, even though that's not necessarily good for your hair to be frying it like that. But in a tight situation, you can do it because you don't want to look crazy. And if you don't have, you know, the extra hour or whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I hope y'all like this. Hope these tips and tricks work for you. Let me know down in the comments. As usual, rate, subscribe, check out my books, check me out on Instagram, all that good stuff that's down in the description box, and I will see you guys next time.